For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Socials and family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're gonna be going over the best coin making methods in Madden Ultimate Team you guys should be doing to make easy coins. Now it's also day number 2 of Swiftuka on the channel. We'll be announcing the winner from day number 1 at the end of the video, so watch all the way to the end to see if you won a present and claim your gift. But on the screen right here is a board with all the available presents you guys have an opportunity to win. All you gotta do to win one of these gifts in tomorrow's video is comment the present you want, as well as a way I can contact you, leave a like on the video, and be subscribed to the channel. I'll be checking to see your sub to the channel once I pick the winner, and when I'm editing this video, I'll X out the gift that the person won in today's video so you guys can't select that present. Now let's hop into these methods. The first thing that I want to just quickly talk about is make sure you're doing your daily objectives. I got 100,000 coins absolutely free for simply playing 2 solo challenges and opening up a get a player pack. Make sure you guys do those every single day because you're going to be leaving coins on the table if you don't. Now method number 1 is going to be centered around the new 92 overall team standout players that did just release into Madden Ultimate Team a few days ago. And with these new 92s, there's a couple of opportunities to make profit and a couple of coin methods we're going to go over in the video. Now what you can do is simply build this standout for a profit, sell the card, sell the power up, and make easy coins. You can also actually build these team of the week cards for a profit, or you can combine both of the methods, build the team of the weeks for cheap, put the team of the week cards that we got for cheap into the set, and make even more profit off of our 92. I'll overview both of those methods live in the video, and let's start it off by building some of these team of the week players for a cheap price. If you want to, you can merely sell off these team of the weeks and make coins, or you can continue down the method and continue following step number 2. Now we're gonna hop into the team of the week sets for method number 1. We're gonna scroll all the way over to the right until we get to week number 1, and then scroll all the way down to this exchange set right here. This exchange set is gonna require you to put in 2 75 to 80s, and it's gonna give you a 78 to 86 overall team of the week player. Now you guys can get this set done for around 5.5k. I was buying a lot of these cards for really cheap off camera, and when it comes to the pulls we're gonna be getting, there's really only 3 tiers of pulls. If you get the lowest overall pull, which is a 78 to an 81 overall player, you're selling that card for 4,000 coins. You're actually gonna be losing a little bit of coins on that pull. If you end up getting an 82 to 85, you sell the card for 8k, make a good amount of profit, and if you pull an 86, you're selling the card for 20k and you're making a very big profit. So in itself, this is a pretty solid method. You can sell off everything you pull. We're not going to be doing that in the video. We're going to actually be adding all the cards we pull into one of those standout sets. But firstly, let's get into the easiest part of this and let's snipe some 75 to 80 overall cards, which we need to complete this set with. Now we need 6 of these cards to complete the set, and in order to get these players for cheap, we're going to be doing a couple of different methods, and ideally we're going to be buying these cards for a price of 1,000 coins or under on every single snipe we get. That's going to ensure that we spend around 5.5k to knock this set out. Now a couple of filters that I like are you can look at superstar MVPs. These are usually up for pretty cheap. As you guys can see, the cheapest ones are actually at 1.1. That's decently expensive, but heading on over to the core golds with the 75 to 79s, there are going to be so many opportunities to snipe these cards for cheap. Really all I'd recommend you do is just cycle through all these filters right here, go through all the positions. On basically every single refresh, you're gonna find a card up for cheap. My favorite positions are the ones that we know we've got a lot of players at. So quarterback, wide receiver, corner, just positions where we know there's a lot of cards at. And just look at these filters. As you can see, there's cards up for super cheap. I already have a lot of these cards sniped, so we're gonna be able to get this set done a whole bunch of times. But look how many cards are up for 1k or under. There's a whole bunch at wide receiver, and as you guys can see in my bids right here, I was able to snipe a ton of these cards. We're basically going to be spending around 5.5k every single time we knock out the set, and I was buying these cards at 1k or under very comfortably and very consistently as well. So now that we've got our snipes, we're going back into the set. We're going to be adding 6 of the cards that we did just end up purchasing into this, and we're spending about 5.5k every single time we knock this out. If we pull one of the higher overall cards, we're making profit. If we pull a medium card, we make a little bit of profit, and if we pull a low card like Josh Jacobs, we are losing a little bit of coins. In the grand scheme of things, I think this is a risk that's worth it, because obviously we're making a bunch of profit when we complete that 92 overall team standout set later down the line as well. So taking a little bit of risk here, in my opinion, is well worth it, because there's an opportunity to have that 92 overall be even more profitable. As you can see, we pull an 86 Russell Wilson. That card is selling for just under 20k, which means that literally anything thing we get out of this is going to be profit the rest of the way out. We've already paid for all of these cards that we did just snipe off camera with that Russell Wilson and with the Josh Jacobs card combined. As you can see, we're going to complete this set 2 more times with all the cards that we've got. I think I purchased the exact number of cards to be able to do it 2 more times. So let's see what we can get here. Obviously 5.5k in spend each time we open this up. We get a Ryan Kerrigan. I can't really complain because we did pull that Russell Wilson. And let's see what we can do in this final card right here. Adding in the final golds that we did snipe. Make sure you don't put in any power-ups or any of the cards that you did just end up pulling, like Josh Jacobs, into this. You don't want to do that, but let's see what we can get with the final card. Hopefully we get like an 81 plus here. It's another Josh Jacobs, so I can't complain. If we were to sell off all these cards, we'd be making about 10,000 coins in profit, but we're going to use these players that we did just get to complete the rest of the method. Now, method number 2 is going to build off method number 1. It does require a fair bit of coins. If you guys don't have many coins, I would recommend you just stop there and sell off all the players you pull for a profit. If you're really diligent in your auction house sniping, you can actually get the set done for like 4.5k to 5,000 coins, which is just going to ensure that you make even more profit. Now, when it comes to this set right here, we're going to need to purchase 586 to 89 overall team of the weeks, 582 to 85 team of the weeks, as well as 10 78 to 81 overall cards. So let's hop into the auction block and let's start sniping and go over the prices you guys want to purchase at. Now, hopping into the auction block here, I quickly want to say that I'm not claiming I came up with this method. I know this method's been circulating around YouTube, so shout out to anyone that dropped this first on their YouTube channel. I'll try and link some people that I did see this video on their channel from in the description down below. But let's hop into the sniping and let's go over the prices you guys want to pay for all the cards needed to go into the set. Now, firstly, we're going to be sniping these low overall 75 to 81 overall players, and when it comes to sniping these cards, I'm looking for around 4,000 coins or less for all these purchases. As you can see, we'll go 75 to 89 as well as actually 80 to 81 in the auction block to try and find these cards up for cheap. All I'm really going to do is filter back and forth between these 2 filters and buy my cards at around 4,000 coins or less. If we buy at 4k or less, we're going to be spending 40,000 coins on those initial 10 players that need to go into the set when it comes to the gold and low elite cards. Now, when it comes to these 82 to 85 overall players, we want to buy at 8k or less. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of cards up at 8,000 coins or less. We'll be able to purchase all these players very, very easily right here. And if you buy at 8k, you're going to be spending 40,000 coins on this section of the set. Obviously, you can buy at less than 8k because there's a lot of players up for cheaper than that right here, which will easily be able to snipe when I buy my cards off camera. Now, finally, let's get into the 86 plus overall cards. And when it comes to these 86 plus overall players, we want to buy at 20,000 coins or less. If we spend 20k on these players, that's going to be another 100,000 coins invested into the method. When we add that all up, it's going to be 100k plus 40k plus 40k. That gets up to a total investment of 180,000 coins to complete the set. Now, obviously, you can snipe these cards for cheaper, and there's an opportunity to get the set done for even cheaper than that. But all I'm really going to do to buy these high overall cards, and really any of the cards, is just flip between filters. It's actually worth taking a look at this 89 to 90 overall filter. For some reason, these cards are cheaper than some of the lower overalls, so what I'd recommend you do is go 88 to 89, filter it down by all defense and all offense, because for some reason, as you guys can see, there's going to be really, really cheap 88s that are up for less than 20,000 coins. I'll have in the bottom left corner the total spend in this method, and you guys will see that once I purchase all the cards that we need to complete the set. So I'll see you guys in just a second once I've purchased all the players that we need. So here are all these snipes we did end up getting. I overpaid a little bit for the lower overall cards and then got some really good deals in the mid and high end section. As you can see, 18.3, 19.1 for some of those expensive ones, 7.2 and 7.3 for the mid tier. But in the bottom left corner, you'll see my total spend in order to get this set done, and I'm expecting that number is about 170 or less, to be honest with you. Now, next up, we need to figure out the most expensive power up plus player combination, and what we're going to do for that is we're going to simply take a look at the players that we know are expensive and we know are wanted. And what we're going to do is we're going to write down the power up plus the regular card, and we're going to see what that number gives us. Ideally, I want a power up plus player combination that's selling for around 220k, and that way we get back 200k after tax and make a pretty solid profit off of this. As you can see, Davenport is going to be a little bit less than that number. He's not that expensive. We can take a look at Logan Thomas, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Glover Quinn. There's a lot of good options in here. Carlton Davis. And what I'm going to do is take a look at all those and see which one is the most expensive right now. So right now, Carlton Davis is up for a very good amount. Logan Thomas was a close second, but Carlton Davis should give us about 220,000 coins of value after tax. The card plus power-up combination is up for almost 250k right now. So we're going to hop into Series 3, and we're going to complete the Carlton Davis set with all the cards we did just purchase, and we're going to be making a very nice profit off of this. Simply add all these players into the set. I'll see you guys in a second to take a look at the prices of his 2 cards and show you guys how much coins we're going to be making off of this method before we hop into the final method of the video. So his base card is going to be up for 90,000 coins, and right now his power up is going to be going for a price of about 175k. I would expect we probably only get about 150 for the card because 175 is decently pricey. So 150 plus 90 is going to give us a total of 240. That's about 220 after tax, and a very big profit off of method number 1. Now method number 2 is a risky one, but it's something that I haven't seen on YouTube anywhere, and it's something that I think is probably one of the most fun methods I'll post all year. This is going to be a high to low reroll. Based on what we've seen recently in the market, training has gone from being its cheapest at 89s to 93 overall players. So what we're going to be doing is buying training at the cheapest price possible now that that overall for cheap training has increased, and we're going to roll that into 89 to 91 overall heavyweights, veterans, and flashbacks. I'll show you guys exactly how the method works right here. But to start with, what we're going to do is purchase a 93 overall card at the cheapest price possible. I want 80,000 coins or less for the player, and what we're going to do is filter it down by legends, and we're going to go by quarterback as well as wide receiver. Those are usually the 2 positions that have cheap cards up for them, so we're going to look at wide receiver right here, and like I said, we want 80k or less for one of these 93s. As you can see, Lynn is just a little bit too expensive at 83. We'll see how much the quarterback Steve McNair is going to be going for. Right now he's at 90k. He's actually shot up quite a bit. It's also worth a look on some of the defensive positions. I'll tell you guys my favorites right here. Now on defense, I usually take a look at left end. Left end is solid for Jack Youngblood. As you guys can see, Jack's at 82. I'm just gonna buy at 82. Obviously you want 80, but for the sake of the method and for the sake of the video, we'll spend 82k on this Jack Youngblood card. Now once you purchase one of these players, what you're gonna do is quick sell that card for training, and you're gonna be earning over 14,000 training points from the player. Now with those 14k training points, you have basically the exact amount needed to open up one of these heavyweight packs, as well as 2 of these packs, either 2 rising stars, a rising star and a veteran, a flashback and a veteran. But what we're going to do is hop into the block and look at some numbers before we actually make our selections on the packs we want to open. Now firstly, let's do a little bit of math. 80k divided by 3 is going to be a number right around 27 repeated, I'm pretty sure. So we need to get back over 27k on average per pull in order to make our coins back. And as we take a look at these filters, let's take a look at heavyweights, for example. Heavyweights is a pack we're definitely going to open up, and as you can see, the cheapest cards right now are selling for 27k, so we almost guarantee we're making back the requisite amount of coins, and we have an opportunity to pull one of the 89s that are expensive, a 90 that's expensive, a 91 that's selling for like 60k, and that's an opportunity to make some coins. We can also take a look at these other packs, flashbacks, veterans, heavyweights, and all I'm really doing here is just proving to you guys that this method is pretty good. As you can see, Robert Woods is really cheap, but past him, Greg Olsen and Ndamukong Suh are pretty pricey. We might not do flashbacks just because there are some cheap cards up right here. We can take a look at veterans, and ideally there's some expensive veterans. As you can see, the 89s are at like 23k. Finally, it's also worth taking a look at rising stars, and really all I'm doing when I look at these filters is I want to see which filters have the most expensive cards. I think personally we're probably going to open up 2 of these flashback ones. I'm pretty sure flashbacks are the best for 89s. As long as we don't pull a Robert Woods, we should be able to make our coins back, even if we get the worst pull possible. So let's hop into the store and let's rip these training on. And let's rip some training points on these fun packs. So we're hopping into the store, we're navigating over to training, we're going to open up 2 of the flashback packs first, and then we'll open up one of those heavyweight packs, and that's going to be basically all the training that we did just purchase, rolled into some of these other cards with have an opportunity to make us profit. So as long as this isn't a Robert Woods, I'll be happy. We pull a 90, Alex Mack, that is profitable off of card number 1, very, very good start. Let's rip another one of these, and then we'll open up the heavyweight. The heavyweight is the one that has an opportunity to make some huge coins. If we pull one of the most expensive cards, we pull a Marcus Peters. That's okay. I don't think he's the cheapest 89. I know he's not the cheapest. Robert Woods is the cheapest, but let's hop into this pack right here. This one is the opportunity to make us tons of coins. Just give me a 90. I'll be satisfied with a 90. I just don't want to see an 89. Please, we're going to be getting a 91 Andres Pete, boys. That is why this method is so good. You have the opportunity to make tons of coins, and it's honestly just a fun method. So we spent 82k. And let's see how much all these cards are going for. We are going to be profiting off of this. Even if we pulled a 90 out of that final pack, I think we would be profiting. It's really likely you profit because of the fact that you only need about 27k per pull. So Alex Mack right here is a 90, and he's going to be going for a price of 38k. Very, very good start. That's a lot more than we need, obviously, to make our coins back. Marcus Peters, probably one of the worst pulls you can get, and he's selling for 28k. That's break even. If we get 27k per every card we get, we're breaking even. Then finally, Andres Pete. This is going to push us over the top and give us tons of profit. He's currently going for 53k. So we're definitely making a lot of coins off of this method. Probably like 30k in maybe, what, 2 minutes right there. Definitely a very fun method to do and something I would recommend you guys do. But that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. And let's take a look and see who won Swift Yuka day number 1. Okay, guys, we've loaded in the comments to my video. We have filtered out the duplicate users. There are 938 entries into the giveaway, and let's see who the winner is going to be right here. It is randomizing, and the winner is Alton Apollo Martin, and he selected gift number 7. Now, gift number 7, if we reveal it right here, that is gonna be some free Madden coins to my guy. My guy is gonna be winning 500,000 coins just like that. Congratulations on winning. If you want to win the gift in my next video, all you got to do is comment which present you want, include your social media into the comment, drop a like on the video. I'm going to quickly make sure this guy is subscribed to the channel. If he's not subscribed, we'll re-roll. I'm assuming that he is. We'll check. If you're not subscribed, you can't win. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Congratulations to my guy on winning those free coins. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
So tough.